You know when you see her, that magnetic woman that seems to effortlessly attract opportunity, prosperity, and deep connections with everyone, everywhere she goes. She has this undeniable radiance about her, a quiet confidence, a self-assured goddess. She's equally alluring as she is inspiring. Have you ever wondered what her secret is? What habits and mindsets shape this perfect goddess, this high value feminine woman? If you want that it factor that every single woman lusts after, then sit down and stick around because it's all coming up right now. Hi, welcome back to the Vibration Vault. My name is Alia Zuri. I help women all over the world navigate their love life in a more feminine way. So if that sounds like something that you want to do, make sure to subscribe to stick around. Okay, let's begin, because this is important. Continuing to play it down, downplaying your value, giving away your power, that path leads to a complete life of dissatisfaction and missed opportunities. But by mastering these habits, you are going to open a world full of opportunity where you can get everything and everyone you have ever desired. So first things first is developing a magnetic personality. They say that 93% of communication is non-verbal. A high-value woman has mastered the art of communicating through eye contact, physicality, voice tonality, and overall just in her presence. She doesn't just speak with her words, she speaks with her entire being, making everyone feel truly seen and truly heard. Her charisma is magnetically compelling. It's never showy or it's never too try hard. It's an easy, attentive way of being which puts you instantly at ease. But she's still going to manage to maintain that air of mystery and allure about her. She's elegant yet relaxed, poised yet playful, refined yet approachable. To develop this magnetic presence, you have to start paying closer attention to your body language and non-verbal cues. So first up is your posture. Imagine an invisible thread running through the center of your body, pulling you up, pulling your shoulders back, pulling your head high. Think about being in a perfectly stacked alignment. Remember to relax your face. Remember to smile. Remember to breathe and just stay present. You want to be making generous eye contact, but looking away periodically. You don't want to be intensely staring. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. You need to allow silences and stop rushing to fill those silences with waffle. When you are walking, you need to walk with purpose. You need to walk with intention. I tell my clients to walk as if they are on a runway. So you are walking with purpose and direction. However, you are walking slowly, and you are allowing people to admire like you would on a runway. You are embodying this confident model-like persona. Whenever you are walking from A to B, stop rushing. It doesn't matter if you are late. It's fine to be late. You would rather be late than rushing around like a crazy person. Stop clenching your jaw. Release all of the tension from your shoulders. Stop constantly breathing out. Suck your stomach in. Engage your core muscles, but everything else is relaxed. When you engage your core, it's easier to stay in that perfectly stacked alignment that we discussed earlier. Overall, it's going to give you a much better appearance in pictures and in person. When you feel good, you are good. Trust me. The next thing is assertive communication. Part of being a woman in her divine feminine energy is a woman who gets everything she wants, but she gets everything she wants gracefully. And that comes from being able to voice your needs and your wants assertively. It comes from carrying yourself in a self-assured way. You are poised. You are never diminishing or over-explaining yourself. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you are on a date with a man and he is on his phone and he is incessantly scrolling. He's barely looking at you. He's barely giving you any attention. As a high-value feminine woman, you would pause and you would make eye contact and you would smile and you would say, babe, I would really love for us to both be present during this dinner. Could you please put your phone away? Now, it's important that you say this with a warm smile, not a hint of scolding, not a hint of aggression, just a poised, clear, simple request. If he doesn't correct his behavior after this direct but friendly check-in, you have a few options. You can end the date early and say, you know what, I'm not really feeling a connection tonight. Or you can stay classy and you can just let it go and later decide that this is not the type of man who fits the mold or criteria for the type of man that you want to be with. To put it simply, he just doesn't meet your standards. The point is that you voiced your needs and you voiced them clearly and confidently in such a classy, sophisticated, and calm way. No more people pleasing, no more buffering remarks, no more apologetic or wishy-washy statements reasoning as to why you want him to get off his phone. The next is empathy and emotional intelligence. A high-value feminine woman's presence soothes and penetrates simultaneously. She sees into your heart and into your soul in a way that just makes you feel so deeply understood. She may even help you to understand yourself better. And that's because she's mastered the art of emotional intelligence and empathy. Empathy means perceiving the world through other people's eyes instead of just making everything about you. It's about asking thoughtful questions and actually listening to the answers without previously thinking and planning what you are going to reply. It's noticing without any words exchanged that someone is feeling a little bit off, their energy is off. It's noticing that and then going up to them and checking in with them. Hey, it feels like something's a little bit off with you today. Is everything okay? And then you combine those observations with the emotional intelligence, which means responding with wisdom and responding with care. You need to learn how to deliver tough love, but without the brutality. How to validate someone's feelings without condoning their toxic behavior. Sense people's emotional needs and adapt your approach accordingly. When you lead with empathy and acute emotional IQ in your conversations, it creates space for vulnerability. And vulnerability is the true gateway to real intimacy. And intimacy is something that every single person craves in this disconnected world. You know that saying where it says every successful man has this incredible strong woman behind him? Well, it's no wonder that these men and other women that those women are around flourish and blossom when they are around this feminine, high value woman. The next thing is radical energy protection. You only have a certain amount of energy that you can use every single day before you become worn out and drained. So a high value feminine woman keeps track of where her energy is going and how much energy she is giving and using on a daily basis. She protects and replenishes her vitality tenaciously. Otherwise, she can't show up as her brightest, most authentic, best self. She can't be vibrant if all of her energy is depleted. This means cutting all of the energy vampires out of your life. This means the friend who drains you after every single interaction. This is the friend that you meet up with and you are just immersed in their bad vibes, and you constantly feel very negative and down when you leave that interaction with them. Energy does not lie. You need to set yourself some boundaries, firmly limiting how much energy each person can take from you. And a big key with this is learning how to say no without feeling that huge, overwhelming feeling of guilt. It's being able to say no without feeling the guilt and without having to constantly over-explain. Now, this extends to toxic family members, toxic friends. A high-value feminine woman manages it all because she knows that becoming drained from giving too much of her energy away is going to set off a chain reaction. It's going to set off a domino effect, and that is going to mess up every single other aspect of her life. It's going to damage her energy. It's going to damage her allure. So my advice here is to get ruthless with carving out that rest time and that time that you just want to take for yourself to recharge, doing the things that you want to do without having to explain why you want to do them, or why you will not be able to attend a party, or why you won't be able to go to the cinema, or why you won't be able to call someone back. You don't have to make those explanations. A high-value feminine woman doesn't, and she is respected because of it. Another way in which you can do this is think of it like an energy budget. Create an energy budget for every single day, and then learn to live within your allotted energy. A lot of the time when you tend to lose your patience, lose your temper, lose your cool, get frustrated, get angry, and you're not sure why, it's because you are giving your energy from your reserves. You actually need that energy. You need to take time for yourself, recharge and rest, and you need to make that a priority. So that is a wrap for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. It really helps my channel. So until next time, mwah, I love you. Bye.